Hello. So I'm going to do the weekly reading for today, Sunday, February 9th to Saturday, February 15th. And I got some healing stones from my sister for Christmas. So I chose 3 stones for this week. And the ones that I chose, this is the amethyst, which promotes peace and removes negative energy. And I have hematite, which promotes courage and strength. And we have obsidian, which provides protection and balance, good fortune, and prosperity. And we probably should do rose quartz, which brings love and confidence, because it is Valentine's Day on Friday. So let's do that one too. And that's the rose quartz. All right. Have a sip of coffee before we get started. And I've already pre-shuffled everything before I started. I like to do that. This is for all signs. And this just is the message for this week. What do we have going on? Who needs to hear a message? And as always, this is what I'm seeing, this is what I'm feeling, this is what I'm thinking, this is what I'm getting from the cards. You may see or feel something differently, and that's perfectly fine. I do have to say, sometimes when I turn the camera off, I'm like, oh, I should have said this or I should have said that. So you may pick up on things that I'm not able to notice in the moment of filming. Sometimes I'm like, should I turn the camera back on and say, oh, this is what I should have said. But I'm like, well, I try and say everything, but to be honest, I get nervous in front of the camera, even though I'm not really on the camera, but it's just like, I just have this sort of nervous energy. All right, so we have a whole bunch fell out, and the only ones that were flipped over were these, so I'll take these and I'll put now I don't read reversals, but I'm not good at that, but since those came out and they were upside down, I think that's how they were meant to be looked at. So let's see what we have so far. We have the 9 of Pentacles, we have the Prince of Pentacles, we have the World card, we have the Death card in reversed, and we have the Star card reversed. So the 9 of Pentacles is enjoying the rewards of hard work. It's you've put a lot of work into something and you're finally able to enjoy that. So this is a week of enjoying all the hard work that you've put in, and it's just being secure financially. You've been doing some hard work, so you're not really worrying about finances this week. Prince of Pentacles is slow, steady progress. You're moving forward. You're moving in the right direction. The World card is the World card is success and victory. It's not overnight, but something you've been working for. So I feel like it's all, these 3 cards are saying that you're moving in the right direction, that you're moving in a positive direction, that this is a week that you feel like you're making progress. Just stay on the path that you're on. The Death card. I wonder if my book says something about reversals. No. So the Death card upright means it's the ending of one phase of life to make way for a new one. So I feel like you're still hanging on to things. You're still hanging on to things. You're making progress forward, but you're not letting go of something this week. That you're not there, you're not ready to let go. You're still hanging on to some things because you're in fear of change. Which is weird because it just makes me think that this morning I was sort of thinking about something and something that I'm hanging on to that I feel, which is weird that came out because I was like, yeah, I totally relate to what that card is saying, is that I haven't let go of something and that there are things that I need to let go of in order for me to move forward. So this week, maybe think about what you're hanging on to this week. Maybe think about what's not a positive in your life, some negative things that you're hanging on to that really aren't useful for you. Okay? The Star card, upwards, healing, leaving the hurt behind. I just feel like this week is you're moving forward, but you're still hanging on to some negativity. There's something that you have that you need to let go of. That's kind of interesting. Just because that's how I felt this morning, is that there's stuff that I'm hanging on to that I'm not letting go of. That you're not able to achieve the next phase of life, that you're not to say that this isn't saying that you're going to be in a bad place. I just feel that it's saying that there's something that you're hanging on to. For those of you that needed to hear this message like me, is that there's something that you're hanging on to that you need to process and let go of and move forward with. And if you're hanging on to something, then that's going to stop, Why are the cards flying all over the place? Look at that, Two of Cups. Could it be that you're hanging on to a relationship that you know that isn't working for you? Is it you're hanging on to thoughts of somebody from your past that you need to let go of in order for you to move forward and find the right person for you? I feel like it has to do with a relationship. In both instances, like I said, it could be, are you in a relationship that isn't making you happy and isn't making you fulfilled? Or is it you're thinking of somebody from your past that you're not able to let go of, that's holding you back from being in a new relationship? Two of Cups. Two of Cups represents soulmates, a very important relationship. Progress of a relationship. Are you in a new relationship, but you're still holding on to memories of a past relationship? Is that what you're doing? Could be a new relationship comes in for you this week. But in order for you to move to this soulmate, to move to enjoy this very important relationship, you have to let go of things that happened in the past, people that you were with in the past, memories of somebody from the past. That's what I feel like it's saying. Is it a King of Cups that you're hanging on to? It could be a King of Cups that's coming in for you. Cups are emotions, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. My feeling is that it's a King of Cups that you're hanging on to, that you're not able to let go of those memories. But I do feel like there's a new relationship coming in for you. But in order for you to fully enjoy this one, you have to let go of that one. And I'm not saying that you have to break up with somebody. That's, as I've said before, you need to use your best judgment on any decisions. I'm just reading I'm just saying what I'm getting from the cards. It doesn't mean that you're with a King of Cups. It could be you keep thinking about this past relationship that you had with someone. And if you meet someone new, you can't think about being with someone that you used to be with, because that's not fair to the new person. And once you let this go, you're going to be able to enjoy this new relationship, this relationship, which is much better for you than this one was. Obviously, if you broke up and things weren't working, then that wasn't meant to be. Like, there was some problems with it, if it didn't work out. But don't you want to be with somebody who you feel who's a better fit for you? Sometimes you romanticize about past partners, and you make it out to be better than what it really was. And then, which has happened to me before, and it was like I was dating someone and then we broke up, and then some time went by, and then that person came back into my life, and then I was like, oh, what was I thinking? This isn't as great as what I thought it was. Emperor. I feel could be a king coming into your life, you know, an emperor coming into your life. We have a couple men here, so like I said, I feel like this represents the past and this represents the future. All right. The Emperor is an Aries. It could be an Aries sign. I feel like the Emperor is just somebody who has his act together, you know. He's sort of a no-nonsense person, but I feel like he's just... he just has his life together. He's got his act together. He's just in a better place. We have the Six of Cards, Six of Swords, moving on, moving forward, moving away from this, putting this King of Cups behind you, putting these memories of this past relationship behind you, moving forward towards this new relationship that is just going to be so much better for you. Leave the past behind you, all right? Leave the past behind. And move into the future. Let go of what's not working for you and look towards... you're not going to be able to let that amazing relationship in if you're hanging on to the past. All right, I want to change it up here. Let's do Romance Angels. very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, decide what you want. Do you want to hang on to past memories of a relationship that you used to have, or a relationship that's not working for you, that you haven't been happy in for a long time? Do you want to hang on to that, or do you want to make forward progress and move towards a relationship that has meaning, that has purpose, that has connection, that is your soulmate, that is just... And I know that it's scary. I know that it's, you know, there's comfort in what you know, and it's scary to move out of that comfort zone. There's comfort in knowing how someone is or isn't, or, you know, trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith, to trust. You know, I mean, that kind of says it all, right? Trust. Trust is something that's very important. It's definitely very, very important for me. Do you have trust in your current relationship? Do you have trust in that person that you were with, that you broke up? Do you have trust in these old memories, that these old memories are truthful? Trust in yourself. What's going to work best for you? Ooh. Kind of an emotional one. Oh, look at this. This popped out. This is the Man. And like I've said before, in the Lenormand deck, there are two female cards and 2 male cards. And one of each is holding a rose. And I feel like the one that holding a rose represents a relationship. Okay? I feel that for some of you, there is a new relationship coming in this week that's going to be starting up very soon. Okay? A new amazing relationship this week. Okay? Put your past behind you so that you can turn these cards facing up, so that you can move on to the next phase of life, so that you can let go of what's not working for you and move on to the next phase of life, okay? So you can have hope, so that you can leave bad feelings behind you, disappointment behind you, okay? All right, we have number 13. Happy memories, fond memories, being in a happy place. Let's see. Is there anything else? Any other cards? Let's see, what is... Hope. Early stages of development, which I feel like this is the week for you. It's early stages, slow, steady progress. It's the early stages of you realizing that you need to let go of some things in order to move forward. Let me see. I have these cards. And I flipped the deck over and it says romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. And I just thought that was so fitting for this week. All right, so I have some zodiac cards. So let's, just for fun, It doesn't mean that this is going to be the sign that's going to be coming in for you, but I'm just for fun, I'm doing this. It could be their sun, moon, rising. It could be they have qualities of this sign. It could be anywhere in their chart, but just for fun. I picked Aries, which the Emperor is Aries. So that's funny. So that's almost like that's what I said, this person coming in, and we got Aries again. That's pretty cool. All right, and let's do we'll do a fortune reading card. I love picking all sorts of different cards because I think it's pretty cool that let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 different decks, and all the decks keep saying romance, relationships, you know, very soon, you know, this is a couple together here. It's just, the message keeps repeating itself, and I just feel like that's sort of confirmation that what the reading is supposed to be about. We have Snake. Your intuition and healthy healing powers will guide you to a better path, but be careful. So I just feel like it's your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Trust yourself, okay? Just be careful. You know, you may, it's sort of like a 1 step forward, 2 step back. So patience, slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind, okay? So just think about things this week. If someone new comes into your life, don't shut them out immediately. Give them a chance. The situation is calling for you to have faith, okay? Don't block somebody out because you're still hung up on somebody else. Don't block somebody new just because you're hung up on somebody from your past. Key, new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. All right? Again. I feel like it's going to be a lot going on for you, for some of you this week. I feel like this sort of relates to me too. Being patient, listening to your inner voice, but always use caution in what you do. Think about what you do. Think about what you do before you act on it. Changing your attitude, okay? Thinking about things in a different perspective. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past, which is basically what I've been saying this whole reading is letting go, being able to let go. Like I said this week, maybe you're still hanging on to some things, but it's a slow, steady process, and maybe this has sparked something in you. Maybe in some of you, this has sparked something. There's some really great things coming in very soon. Romance, Cupid arrows strikes. We've got the Man, which represents relationship. We have the 2 of Cups, which represents soulmate, a very important relationship. And we have, you know, the Emperor, and then we had the Aries, the World card, okay? Lots of great things. Maybe at the beginning of the week, this is how you feel, and towards the end of the week, this is what happens for you. If not this week, then very soon. All right. Loved it. Great reading. Very positive. I liked it. It's definitely something that I'm going to be thinking about. All right. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Hope you have a great week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.